Welcome to the weird world of Kepa Arrizabalaga. It was impossible to know what to make of the 71 pounds, 6 meters goalkeeper by the end of this slow-burn Carabao Cup tie. He was at fault when Southampton cancelled out Chelsea's lead, gifting Che Adams an equaliser, but he went on to make a string of stunning stops in the second half, and he finished as the hero after Thomas Tuchel's side reached the last 8 after winning on penalties. Arrizabalaga is making a habit of inspiring Chelsea in shootouts. This was their third win on penalties this season, following triumphs over Villarreal in the Super Cup and Aston Villa in the last round of this competition, and he was at it again as Southampton faltered at the last, denying Theo Walcott before Will Smallbone's wayward effort gave Reece James the seed. James did not disappoint, clinically sending Fraser Forster the wrong way, rendering Mason Mount's miss earlier in the shootout immaterial, and Chelsea could celebrate. This was another test of Chelsea's attacking threat without the injured Romelu, Lukaku and Timo Werner. Southampton made it tough during the first half, forcing errors at times with an intense high press, and there were long spells when it was hard to work out how Tuchel's heavily rotated team were going to score, particularly with Ross Barkley looking slightly surprised to be out there, almost as though twice Barkley was played into space down the left wing early on, with room to drive into, only to check back and drain momentum from the attack. It hinted at a lack of confidence from the 27-year-old on his first start for Chelsea since August 2020, although in his defense he was not exactly being helped by the overall lack of flow from the hosts. Hakim Ziyech took a while to settle, and the opening period went by without Chelsea creating much from open play. Saúl Ñíguez's powerful header from a corner the only real moment of jeopardy for the visitors during the early stages. There were isolated bursts from Chelsea at first. Saul's header was turned over by Forster, and there was also a decent run and shot from Havertz, who was unlucky to see his effort from 20 yards swerve inches past the post. Chelsea needed to provide better service for Havertz, again pressed into action as a false number 9. Havertz spent a lot of the first half battling for high balls with Southampton centre-backs, which is not his game. He looked more dangerous when he had a chance to run at his markers, drawing another save from Forster with a good shot. Aston endured a miserable night as QPR's Cup hoodoo continued in a penalty shootout defeat to Sunderland.